Today's Meme React is a graphic that depicts the amount of time that slavery was present in the United States, the amount of time that segregation was present in the United States, and then the brief amount of time that African Americans have been free. The reality is that slavery was a cornerstone of the founding of this country. The laws that are in place right now, a lot of them have been strongly impacted by the way of thinking of the forefathers and their bigotry and their hatred and their willingness to subjugate an entire race out of convenience and greed. As a people, we are still dealing with the ramifications of slavery, and we will for the next several generations. Talking about slavery and dwelling on it and having conversations to correct the discrimination that we as a people still face is not something that anybody has to be ashamed of. Ignoring something does not make it go away. A friend shared a post from a couple of years ago where she essentially said that the best way to make conflict worse is to ignore it. And so we've been, as a country, trying to ignore the impact that slavery has had on this country and on the organizations and the government. And it's not fixing anything. It's only making things worse. And so one of the things that KT Fada wants and strives to do is to confront the demons of the past and take away their power. And we have to do that by having open dialogues, by embracing who our true selves are, and by changing the narrative that we are descended from slaves, because we are not. They took scientists and doctors and theologians and made them slaves. And they would like to think that there's nothing wrong with that we're somehow better for it. And that's not the case. But we have to take control of our narrative. We have to take control of our story. We have to be in control of the images that are perpetrated and that are shared. And we have to form connections to our true past in order to really embrace and take on the roles that we need to have in this world. And that graphic is just a perfect, simple way to illustrate that the worst part of American history was not that long ago. And we are allowed to still be angry and acting like we are not currently impacted by those things that happened only a couple generations ago doesn't do anybody any good. We're not going to move forward by ignoring it. We have to face the issues and confront them and be straightforward and move forward as a people. And that is an essential part of what KT Fada is trying to do. And I hope that this has been enlightening and engaging. And if you have any questions, please feel free to comment and learn more at ktfada.org.